solution. Let me explain how to find the solution for the given problem. Okay, right. Let us coming to this one. Consider a linear system described by the transfer function. But yesterday in the class, we have given a direct state equation, right? But here it is not possible. Here I'm not giving any direct question. So here a system with a transfer function is y of s by u of s is equal to 10 divided by, this is a given transfer function. Okay, 10 divided by s into s plus 1 into s plus 2. Design a feedback controller with a state feedback so that the closed loop poles are placed at -2, 1 plus or minus 10. Here I have mentioned star mark. It indicates important question. This is an important question. Very, very important. So many times asked in the previous exam papers also. So for the given transfer function, we need to design a state feedback controller. It indicates the value of gain constant k, so that you need to find the k matrix. This is what he is going to ask. So that design a feedback controller that is k value with a state feedback so that the closed loop poles are placed at -2, 1, -1 plus or minus check. So that closed loop poles are given, but here he has not given direct state equation. He has given transfer function. So from the transfer function, you need to find one state equation. From the state equation, we have to design state feedback controller for the design of closed loop poles. Okay, this is a problem. Now, for the given transfer function, that is y of s by u of s is equal to 10 divided by s into s plus 1 into s plus 2. If you find the state equation, that state equation would be like this. That state equation would be like this. This is a state equation. Let us see how to calculate this state equation. Afterwards, how to calculate the value of gain constant or the feedback constant k. I can explain with the help of method 2. So let us coming to that one. So how to find state equation first from the given transfer function. Earlier, I said how to find a transfer function from the given system. Let us take. I'm going to find the transfer function, state equation from the given. Let us coming to over here. What is the transfer function here? So that this is a standard procedure. At the time of end examination, they can give or they can ask directly state feedback controller for the given state equation, or else for the given transfer function, we have to design feedback controller gain constant k. So they can ask you any type of problem. So for that, you have to ready. So what is a given transfer function? Y of s by u of s is equal to, that is y of s by u of s is equal to, I can write. What is the expression over here? 10 divided by, here is a s into, what is the next factor? S plus 1 into, s plus 1 into, what is the next factor? It is to be s plus 2. So let me take cross multiplication, because in the numerator, we don't have any s terms, so that I can go with the canonical form. Therefore, if you take the cross multiplication, I will get y of s is multiplied with, that is y of s is multiplied with what? Y of s is multiplied with multiplication of these three factors. What if it happen? So here is s square plus s plus 2s, that is 3s plus 2. That again s is multiplied with the same. Therefore, I can write total expression directly. I can write s cube plus, what is the next factor would be? Actually, it is s square plus 3s. That is, I can write 3s square. Okay, 3s square plus What is next? Here is constant is 2. 1 into 2, 2. And again multiplied with s. Therefore, I can write this is equal to 2s. Is equal to. What is right side of the equation? 10 into input. That is u of s. 10 into u of s. So what would happen next? We have to apply inverse Laplace on both the sides. Therefore, if we take inverse Laplace of the expression on both the sides, there exists. It is s cube into y of s. Therefore, I can write this is equal to y triple dash, which is equal to y triple dash plus 3s square into y of s. Therefore, I can write 3 into s square into y of s is nothing but I can write directly y double dash plus 2s into y of s. So therefore, I can write 2 into y dash is equal to, here is 10 into u of s is nothing but 10 into u. So this is equation 1. So you have to follow this procedure at the time of conversion of transfer function into state model. So this is a physical variable form of state model, a phase variable form of state model. Therefore, we have to assume that for the differential equation, how to find the state equation. Let the first state variable would be, that is x1 would be output of the system. Therefore, x1 is equal to always y. What is the next state variable? The next state variable would be x2 is equal to derivative of the output, that is y dash. Y dash is nothing but what? X1 dash. Y dash is nothing but what? X1 dash. The next state variable would be x3 is equal to, what is next? Again, derivation of y dash. If you do one more time, I will get y double dash, which is equal to x2 dash, which is equal to x2 dash. Therefore, I can write, here I can write the state equation is x1 dash is equal to x2, x1 dash is equal to x2, next x2 dash is equal to x2 dash is equal to x3. What would be the x3 dash? That x3 dash we have to calculate from equation 1. Now substitute these variables in equation number 1. From equation 1, I will get y triple dash is nothing but x3 dash, because here is y double dash is nothing but x2 dash. Again, if I do one more time, y triple dash is nothing but what? x3 dash. Y triple dash is nothing but x3 dash. Now substitute all these variables in equation 1. I will get, after substitution of the equations in equation 1, what would happen? Here I am going to write. Okay. Now what is y triple dash? It is nothing but x3 dash. Y triple dash is nothing but x3 dash plus 3 into, what is y double dash? Y double dash is nothing but in terms of state variable is x3. Therefore, 3 into x3 plus, what is y dash? 2 into, so what is y dash? Y dash is nothing but what? x2. 2 into x2 is equal to 10 into u. So from this, how to write x3 dash? Here I am going to write x3 dash is equal to, if you write like this, x3 dash is equal to, now send all the terms to the right side. I will get minus 2x2 minus 2x2 minus 3x3 plus 10 into u. Look at this one, 10 into u. So if you mention x1 dash is equal to x2, x2 dash is equal to x3, x3 dash is equal to minus 3x2 minus 3x3 plus 10 into u. Arrange these equations in the matrix form, that is x1 dash, x2 dash, x3 dash in matrix form, I will get, I'm going to write over here. So therefore, I am going to write, this is x1 dash, the first one, and the next one is x2 dash, and next one is x3 dash. Okay, therefore, this matrix is equal to, this is a matrix A that I need to find. And this matrix is multiplied with the state variables x1 and x2 and x3. Therefore, x1, again x2, this is x3 plus, what is the matrix B that I need to find and is multiplied with the input u. Let us coming to the first one. What is x1 dash? Here x1 dash is nothing but what? X2. So only x2 and there is no other terms. Therefore, I will go with 0, 1, 0 and 0. Now calculate x1 dash over here. X1 dash is equal to 0 into x1 plus 1 into x2 plus 0 into x3 plus 0 into u, and it will become x1 dash, that is over. What is x2 dash? X2 dash is nothing but what? X3. Therefore, third one. Therefore, 0, 0, 1. Again, it should be 0. Look at this one. X2 dash is equal to 0 into x1 plus 0 into x2 plus 1 into 0. And it gives x3. Now, what is x3 dash? X3 dash is nothing but minus 2x2. There is no x1. Therefore, I will go with the first one is 0. And what is the x2 component? Minus 2. Therefore, I will go with minus 2. What is next? Minus 3. Minus 3. And what is next? 10. That is for the input matrix. It should be 10. Now look at this one. Compare with the previous one. You will get a perfect idea. So this is a state equation calculation from the given transfer function. I hope you understand. First, to take the cross multiplication of the transfer function. Now expand the expression, apply inverse Laplace. There we can convert from transfer function to a state equation like this. So such type of problems, we have to find the first state equation. From that, we need to calculate the matrix A and B. So from this state equation, the matrix A is, this is a matrix A and this is a matrix B. Okay. So after calculation of matrix A, matrix B, then it is very easy to design a state feedback controller. Let us see how in the next slide. Coming to over here, due to a lot of mathematical equations, I'm going to explain the solution only. Please follow this one. So first, what is the first step we need to do? We need to check the controllability of the given system. There is a first step to design any state feedback controller. We have to check the controllability. So to check the controllability, we need to use the just Kalman's test, which is already completed in the previous class. So given that A is equal to what? 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, minus 2 and minus 3. The matrix B is 0, 0 and 10. Now to check the controllability, what is the Kalman's test says? So first we need to find one composite matrix, that is QC. What is the form of composite matrix using Kalman's test? So first we need to take matrix B, the first column. What is the second column? AB. What is the next column? A square into B. That is square times of A into B. Why? Why should I take only 3 columns? Because the order of this matrix is 3 by 3. That is the order of the system is only 3. Therefore, I will go with 3 columns of the matrix. So it is also, it will also 3 by 3 matrix. So what is the B matrix? There is a B matrix already proved. What is a AB matrix? Here he has taken multiple of A and B matrices. Look at this, how to multiply A, B matrices. So 0 into 0, 0, plus 1 into 0, plus 0 into 10. It should be 0. 0 into 0, 0 into 0, 1 into 10. It should be 10. 0 into 0, minus 2 into 0, 0, minus 3 into 10. It should be minus 10. So what is the matrix? A into B. So therefore, the matrix QC I am going to write over here. It should be, matrix QC is equal to, what is the matrix B first? It should be 0, 0, 10, the first column of the matrix. What is matrix AB? 0, 10, minus 30. It is 0. This is 10, and it should be minus 30. What is the next one? A square into B. Here A square is already, that is multiplication of A matrix 2 times. So 0 into 0 plus 1 into 0 plus 0 into 0. So what happened to this one? Similarly, if you do multiplication of both the matrices, I will get, this is a square. If A square is multiplied with B, I will get the matrix is like this. So therefore, what is the matrix A square into B? So 0, 0, and 10. I request each and every student, don't do the physical multiplication while doing this problem, because we can, it can consume the time. Better use calculator. There you can do 2 matrices or 3 matrices or 4 matrices multiplication at a time. Don't go for the physical multiplication because it takes more time. Don't go to that one. If you use calculator, there is no problem. Use calculator, take the multiplication or inverse or addition or subtraction at a time only. Okay, it's not a 10th class or intermediate to show the multiplication or subtraction or addition like that. Use calculator. If suppose matrix A is there, then you need to find 2 times that matrix. So define the matrix A, then multiply with A into A. That directly the answer will be given. Use calculator directly and don't go to the physical multiplication, that is 0 into 0 plus 1 into 0 plus 0 into 10, like that. If you do like that, it will take more time. Better use calculator directly to define matrix A and matrix B values, then automatically it will give the result. Okay, so what is a QC matrix? This is a QC matrix. Now we have to check the controllability. What says controllability? So that the rank of the QC matrix should be equal to order of the system. How to find the rank of the matrix? So that it is, it should be, how to find the rank of the matrix means we have to find the determinant of the given matrix. So what is the determinant of the given matrix? If the determinant is equal to 0, its rank will be different. If the determinant is not equal to 0, its rank should be 3. So if the rank of the matrix is equal to, that's the composite matrix is equal to order of the system, we have to verify this controllability. Therefore, if you go to the next step, there they have given what is the composite matrix. That's the controllability. QC is equal to B, A, B, and A square into B. It will give the matrix is QC. Now determinant of the QC. So modulus of this value. So here 0 into 10 into 70 minus of 30 into 30. And the rest of the part, 0 into anything is 0. Here is 10 into minus 30 into 0. It should be 0. So I think this is minus 10 into again minus 2. Therefore, I will get 10 into, here is 100. So therefore, it will give 1000. That is minus 1000. Therefore, this value is not equal to 0. This value is not equal to 0. Therefore, it's not a singular matrix. Therefore, its rank should be 3. So what is the rank of this matrix? So the rank of the matrix is equal to 3. What is the order of the system? It should be also 3. That is, n is also 3. Therefore, I can say that the given system is state controllable. I can say that the given system is said to be controllable. It is most important point regarding controllability. I mean, designing of state feedback control systems, because we need to verify whether the given system is state controllable or not. Afterwards, we have to go through the procedure. Okay. So this is compulsory to find the controllability of the given system. If the system is not controllable, then it is not possible to design state feedback controller, and no need to go to that one. Sometimes they may ask in the external examination, find the state feedback controller or design a state feedback controller for the given system. Like that, they can ask. If you go through the directly method, that should be wrong. First, we have to check the controllability. If the given system is controllable, then it is further to go to designing of K value. If it is not controllable, don't go for the designing of K controller. That's a controller gain. It's just to write the justification of the given problem. So from the given data, the given state equation is not controllable. Therefore, it is not possible to design a state feedback design or the controller design. You just write the justification also. Sometimes they can ask like this. Okay, be careful. Now let us coming to the process. What is the process? I'm going to explain here itself. From the given state model, we get there's a matrix A and there's a matrix B. Here I'm going to take K value should be K1, K2 and K3 because yesterday I said how to find the gain matrix K. It is always based on the matrix A. If it is 3 by 3 matrix, the K value should be 1 by 3 matrix. That is K1, K2 and K3. If it is 2 by 2 matrix, the value of K should be 1 and 2 only. If it is 4 by 4 matrix, there is a one more K, that is K4 should be there. So what is the first step we need to take? Here he has given the characteristic polynomial of the system with a state feedback is given by. So already I said state feedback gain matrix with a state feedback is, that's a characteristic polynomial with respect to state feedback. But in the earlier class, we have, here is yes term I have applied, right? Instead of yes, he has taken lambda. So that while using characteristic equation, either he can go with S into I minus A minus BK minus B into K. That is a modulus is equal to 0. Or else we can go with the term S term only replace, that is lambda I minus of A minus B into K. Either of the form we have to follow. Both are same. There is no change. Okay. So in terms of S, he has replaced it with lambda. You can go with either lambda or S, no problem. There is no change. So that I'm going to explain here itself is lambda. So lambda I minus of A minus BK. This is a characteristic polynomial with respect to state feedback. Without state feedback means if K is equal to 0, it should be lambda I minus A. It is like a natural state equation, characteristic polynomial. Okay. So that if I do this one, modulus of lambda I minus A, here minus of minus plus. So lambda I minus A plus BK is equal to 0. What is lambda I minus A plus BK? So lambda is multiplied with what is the I matrix? It should be identity matrix. It should be 3 by 3, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1 minus what's the matrix A? This is a matrix A. This is a matrix I plus this a matrix B is multiplied with what? Matrix K. So matrix K. Look at this one. So that lambda is multiplied with identity matrix gives lambda 0, 0, 0, lambda 0, 0, 0, lambda minus this a matrix A plus. If I do multiplication, here let us see this one. 0 into K1, it should be 0. Again 0 into K2, it should be 0. Again 0 into K1, 0 into K2, 0 into K3, 0. Again 0 into K1, 0 into K2, 0 into K3. Again the next row also becomes 0. Finally 10. 10 into K1, it is 10 K1. 10 into K2, it is 10 K2. 10 into K3, it should be 10 K3. So for this, the entire expression is looking like this. Now I'm going to subtract these two matrices because lambda I minus A first. Later, the results is added with the B into K. Look at this one. This is an expression we can obtain after completion of this one. So what is what happened to this one now? So lambda minus 0, it should be lambda. 0 minus 1, it should be minus 1. 0 minus 0, 0. So I need you want to say subtraction or multiplication or addition of matrices because you are the final students. They have to do that one. So after finalization of that one, what happened? That is lambda minus 1, 0. Here is 0, lambda minus 1. And the last row should be 10k1, 2 plus 10k2, lambda plus 3 plus 10k3. This is the overall value of this one. That is lambda I minus A plus bk. Now I would like to take, because I'm going to calculate characteristic equation, right? So that I'm going to take modulus. If I take modulus of this value, so what is the happen? What will happen? Let us coming to this one. What is the first one? Lambda into this lambda is multiplied this one minus this one is multiplied this one plus again minus 1. If I take minus 1, I will go with this the value and this is the value. So that minus 1 is multiplied with these two. I will get the respective terms. If I go to the last one, 0 into multiplication of this submatrix will give 0. Therefore, if you find the determinant of this matrix, so if you find the determinant of that matrix, finally I can obtain the expression is like this. Look at this one. Lambda q plus 3 plus 10k3 is multiplied with lambda square. 2 plus 10k2 is multiplied with lambda plus 10 into k1. Let this is the equation number 2. Let us assume that. What is characteristic polynomial of the system with the state feedback? That is, I have already found in the previous slide. This is the equation number 2. Now, from this equation, I will get the desired characteristic polynomial as. So, what is the desired characteristic polynomial? So, what is the desired characteristic polynomial means? Let us coming to the system. So, what are the closed loop poles are given in the equation? -2 and -1 plus or minus j. So, coming to over here, what are the closed loop poles? That is, in terms of lambda only, I'm going to write. In terms of yes or else lambda, you can go with either of the terms. That is -2. Next one is -1 plus or minus j. These are the closed loop poles. So I can write this is like lambda plus 2 is multiplied with, again here there are two poles. I can write this is like lambda plus 1 minus j, lambda plus 1 minus j is multiplied with again one more pole, lambda plus 1, lambda plus 1 plus j. So when I do this one, this is like a plus b into a minus b. So therefore a square minus b square, and I will get lambda square plus 2 lambda plus 1, again plus 1, it will give 2 lambda plus 2. When I do this multiplication, okay, lambda plus 2 is multiplied with lambda plus 1 minus j, lambda plus 1 plus j. When I do all the factors multiplied, I will get the expression is like this. That is lambda. Actually, this is not over here. This should be there. Lambda cube. Lambda cube plus 4 lambda square plus 6 lambda plus 4 is equal to 0. This is equation number 3. Now, compare these two equations. That is characteristic polynomial with respect to closed loop polynomial. We have to compare both with respect to the lambda terms. So what is the coefficients of both the terms? What is the coefficient of lambda square in the equation number 2? It should be 10 plus 3 plus 10k3. Look at this one. Therefore, you can write, you can just compare these equations. I can write 4 is equal to 3 plus 10k3. 4 is equal to 3 plus 10k3. Okay. This is one. What is the next one? 2 plus 10k2 is equal to what? 6. Therefore, 6 is equal to 2 plus 10k2. 10k2. What is the last one? 10k is equal to what? 4. Therefore, 4 is equal to 10. Somebody talking, please mute. 4 is equal to 10k1. Now solve these three equations. Here I can write k1 is equal to what? 4 by 10. K1 is equal to 4 by 10. It should be 2 by 5. So therefore, when I get K1 is equal to like this, I can calculate K2 also. So what is the K2 value from here? Again, I will get the same value. K1 and K2 should be the same because 6 minus 2 is nothing but 4. Therefore, K1 and K2 values should be 0.4 and 0.4. What should be the K3? So K3 should be 0.1. Now, what is the feedback gain matrix K? So it should be K is equal to K1, K2 and K3. Therefore, K1, K2, K3. Look at this one. This is very easiest method to find the gain matrix K among three methods. So generally in an examination, they can go for only less than third order. So I request each and everyone, don't go to the first method as well as third method. Please prefer second method to design state feedback controller. Okay. So this is the next problem. All of you request, please take one snapshot. There is no time. And solve the problem. Answer is also given over here. And I will discuss in the next class. Please take a snapshot. And these problems are available in the Nagurkani textbook. Advanced Control Theory by Nagurkani.